So, and your clutch is fried.
You gonna dust my shit? Y'all hear this dude?
This bearing blew up. And this is just the pieces I can pull out with my magnet, but you can actually see broken pieces that might have got stuck.
I don't know. What's all that shit you was talking?
Yeah?
What's all that shit you was talking?
Man, get the camera off of your
Right over here trying to talk all that shit. Co-worker, hey, he said he gonna dust me in my Mustang with that SS. He said he got 421 horsepower. Gosh,
Now I'm gonna reverse in case security comes.
oh, security gonna come for sure. My gosh, whoever knew the co-workers at the hospital can get lit. Lighten up the parking lot. Oh snap, he over there drifting it. Y'all getting wild. Hey, what you say you gonna do? Okay, I see you, Nick. You gonna dust my shit? Y'all hear this dude? Come on now, he in the Camaro SS. He said he gonna dust this thing.
Hell yeah.
It's an automatic.
Hell yeah.
We got an automatic. How much horsepower you say it got?
420 something.
420 something. This dude reading off the Google, bro.
Ain't no
The Google is wrong, bro.
That's dyno,
The
bro.
Google is wrong.
No, that's
you ain't dyno this car. You ain't dyno this car, boy. And my car in the shop. My car's in the shop, by the way. My car is in the shop. Shit, you already know that. Just wait till they get it out.
That's why we're going to take and change all the bearings, but there's really nothing wrong with them.
So there's nothing wrong in basically inside the trans. It's all clutch or pilot bearings.
Noise, I don't. Some of these,
Thought maybe it was coming out of the truck.
some noises when I'm looking on the Ford site is acceptable. You're going to have a gear crash somewhat in your trans. Yeah. No trans is going to be completely flat.
But he also had a noise with the truck when he pushed it in.
Here's your pilot.
Oh,
That was all blown up.
Oh, so the pilot bearing.
That ride's right on here.
Okay.
The shaft's okay. I don't have to change the shaft.
Okay.
This bearing blew up. And this is just the pieces I can pull out with my magnet, but you can actually see broken pieces that might have got stuck. You know.
okay. Yeah, that could have been.
This is a different trans altogether.
So yeah, that's what I was hoping. That's what a few people told me. The transit sounded fine and everything. I was hoping it was pilot bearing. So the pilot bearing blown up, that's the only really thing that you've seen.
Yeah, other than we're gonna just change the bearings, which ain't a lot of money.
Okay.
But these are all like all your blocker rings are brand new pretty much, so they're good on that part. You know, you didn't have no problem shifting anyways, just noise, right?
No, yeah, it was just noise.
Yeah. So, and your clutch is fried.
Yeah?
So that's probably why it was probably slipping on the highway when you gave it a lot of gas. Probably felt chatter because the clutch was. But I heard this noise a couple times, squeal real loud and then go away.
Yeah.
The other noise I heard was the second and first gear. If you had the clutch.
Did they
in,
ever
it
tell
goes-
you about that shutter and the highway speed? Remember
Yeah,
you
we
telling
didn't.
me?
There is, but
It's not trans related though.
I have no idea. Unless this was bouncing around and giving it a little bit of
Well,
vibration.
that centers the train. That centers the train on the engine, so it's possible.
It's possible.
You hear that clinking noise that was going on like at around 60, 65 miles an hour or more?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't hear that?
You said you felt like some kind of a shudder when you were driving, right? Or vibration?
Like you can hear it. You can hear it. You really don't feel it, but you can hear like it chattering. Something's chattering when you go over like 65 miles or more.
It's possible that because this centers the trans onto the engine. So this bearing being bad, that could be the drive shaft bouncing around, and you felt maybe some vibration.
Okay.
Definitely had noise coming out of that for sure.
I mean, it did feel like it was in that area where the input shaft would be, like closer to the up front. So
that's possible.
The only problem is like when you get like a gear clash, if you don't see it, it's hard to guess which gear's making the noise. It's almost impossible to, unless you actually see a bent tooth, which you don't.
yeah.
It's all clean.
Alright, what's up guys? Basically, it's current day right now. As I am talking, it's been a week since I put my car in the shop and since you've seen those last clips. But as you can see, what went wrong with my Mustang, I hope that is just the only problem. Today is Monday and I still don't have the Mustang yet, but I should be getting it back tomorrow, which is Tuesday or Wednesday this week. But basically, as you can see, the pilot bearing has blown up on the car and the clutch is fried. At least from what he said, the clutch is fried. I do believe that the pilot bearing being blown up and the clutch being blown up, it was my problem, was my basic problem of the car, because basically with the pilot bearing like being connecting like basically like right here down here, I'm in my Volkswagen right now, but the input shaft into the engine basically right here where it connects to the clutch, I was hearing some rattling noise right in this area when I would go about 65 to 70 miles per hour plus. When I'm on the highway like right now, say I'm cruising, say this is my Mustang for example, I would put it in cruise mode, I would just hear some chattering going on, like literally right down here. And basically it sounded like those pilot bearing pieces were jumping around inside my transmission, cruising at this speed only. When I would go less, like below the speed limit, below 70 miles per hour, it wouldn't make that sound for some reason. I don't know why. Tore apart the whole transmission. I took it over to his transmission shop that my boss takes his race car to. So I took it to them, a little trusted shop. I did not take it to a performance Mustang shop simply because I didn't have any performance Mustang mods on my car. And also these performance shops, it takes like 2 weeks to 3 weeks to even maybe a month and a half for them to finish my car over at D-Mark, simply because there's only one guy working. So I was not gonna wait any longer for this. Before I took my car to this shop that you guys just seen, I took it to another shop before them, and they diagnosed the car. They said there was something in my transmission. They said it was my transmission for sure. They didn't even think it was the clutch at all, because they put the car in the air and they heard that noise coming from this specific area up front. Me saying that, oh, my warranty is gonna cover it, honestly, I thought, you know, when I get an extended warranty that they're gonna cover it for sure. That's not always the case. So when I took it to this other shop, since I just bought the car a month ago, as you guys just know, my warranty took effect 30 days and 1,000 miles. I just had the car 30 days and just driven 1,000 miles. So they told me that it might be a little sketchy and the warranty company might not cover the cost of the transmission, simply because it's like, I basically knew the problem was already, you know, like happening. Other shop told me wait 2 to 3 weeks and come back, and it'll be better for your warranty company to cover this cost. Although the dealership should have covered all this shit, because the dealership was the main reason this shit is happening. 5 days later, you know, my friends and everyone's telling me, you shouldn't wait, just take it in and file the claim now, you never know what happens. I'm like, shit, okay. Because if my warranty company did not cover this transmission cost, and if there were a lot of problems wrong with this transmission, I was gonna have to come out of pocket about $4K for rebuilding the transmission and getting a new clutch. So I did not want to take that risk, but at the same time, like, I just bought the car and I'm not gonna wait 2 to 3 months just, you know, having the car sit. So I'm like, okay. 5 days later, after that shop told me to wait 2 to 3 weeks, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just take it to another shop and see what they can do. I called this other shop that you guys just saw. They said, yeah, we can, you know, test drive your car, see what's happening for free at a free cost. It doesn't matter, you don't have to pay us, just test drive it and see what's up. Test drove it, and boom, they figured out basically what was wrong with it. They told me just keep it here with them, and I just filed the claim, and thankfully my warranty company covered the transmission. The warranty company, they covered the trans, but there's nothing wrong with the transmission. The other shop told me that there was something wrong with my transmission. I probably would not have never gone into view like the breakdown of my transmission if I would have took it to the other shop, because I asked this shop, can I come look, you know, at the breakdown, record for you guys so you guys can see. And basically I probably would have got scammed again by the other shop telling me it was my transmission. They probably would never fix nothing in my transmission, because there was nothing wrong with my transmission at all. It was all pilot bearing and clutch. So I'm gonna basically show you guys, if you guys have a 13, 14 Mustang, or maybe any car in general, because, you know, any manual car, what was wrong with my Mustang was basically like when I pushed the clutch in, say I'm gonna push the clutch in right now, you would hear like a swirling noise in the car and it's in gear. But then when you put it back in neutral, it would go away, the car would sound totally fine. Basically, push the clutch in, and if I put it in first, And then when I shift gears, like when I shift during this shift moment, you would hear like some kind of screeching, I don't know, something noise, basically, which was my pilot bearing. It was either a bad pilot bearing, it was probably already blown up while I was making those noises, which was making, with those little pieces making those noises and everything. The next video I will elaborate more on the situation, but I'm gonna have to come out of pocket $800 for a new clutch. However though, I do got a lot of videos coming back up for you guys, man. We're about to get back on track. I just picked up another big mod for the car, man, so stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, also comment down below. I'm about to run a red light. Boom. Okay, boom, we made it. Anyways, man, GT, we out of here, man. We gone.